Oh, there you are, Peter. No. Oh, there you are, YouTube. Daddy's gonna crawl through the tunnel. There's Kermie, as Miss Piggy calls him. Ooh, feels like a couple different movies here. Oh, what am I in? Is it Willy Wonka? Is it that movie, The Core? Terrible movie. 2001. I know I'm forgetting some. Oh, what's another movie? Oh, whoops. Quick, what's a movie, science fiction, where they go through a tunnel? Interstellar. Am I in Interstellar right now? I can barely fit. Okay. Oh, look at that hairstyle. It's so bad, I need a cut. I'm so embarrassed by it. All these gray mustache hairs I've gotten since quarantine. I did it. I did it. Through the tunnel. Thank you. Beautiful bluebells, but wind has blown an ugly plastic sack in that tree. Gonna have to dig that out. Branches fallen from previous windy days. I think we lost a lot of our magnolia flowers due to the wind. Short-lived. We still have a few. Happy to report. Oh yeah. Beautiful. Last piece in, and it's only 8 p.m. We have an entire evening ahead, and that right there is love. And of course Downton Abbey in the background. Since this puzzle is done, we will soon tear it up. Got a pizza going right now. And we'll do this one here. Lost in the Woodies. I usually do the left side because that's where I sit on the couch. Elizabeth does the right side. Looks like my side might be a little bit easier because I have all these American flags. So obviously I'll just look for the bright red and blue, look for those stripes, and I'll have those sections completed in no time. Over here, I would say the easiest part most likely be that boat, because that's where we're seeing the most black. That area could get confusing because there's a little black there. But right here, I think that will be the easiest part. Maybe the stone as well. Oh, American flag. That might confuse my side. Here we go. Bye-bye, love. Oops. Stains from baby food. That's too hard one-handed. I'll come back. Bye-bye. Hello. And we start. Calling it quits for the night. We got pretty far though. As we said, or I said earlier, the flags would be the easiest thing to start with. Completed that. And over here, much more difficult. But that house in stone, good starting point. So, as I stated earlier, we were watching Downton Abbey. I don't know if you've seen that show, but if you have, it starts with the news of the Titanic hitting an iceberg and sinking. The family just hears the news of it. They have people that they know on that ship, and basically that is what starts this whole story going. One of the daughters of the main daughters of, I don't know how to explain it, like the guy who runs Downton Abbey, the dad, like the owner. She's supposed to marry this guy who is on the Titanic and going to, then eventually take over Downton Abbey. He dies, and then everything. I'm giving a lot away. I hope that's okay. Spoilers. But that basically just starts off everything for Downton Abbey, and then, we have to find all these new heirs to Downton Abbey, and then it just keeps going crazy. Like this person, then this person, then this person. It's just like who's in charge just changes all the time. But anyway, the show starts with the news of the Titanic sinking. I keep pointing, but I'm doing it off camera, so I should probably start doing it up here. Or like Disney, they do it like this, or like this. Anyway, today, 108 years ago, today, the Titanic sank. And then, in 1997, James Cameron had a little movie released called Titanic, which for a long time was the worldwide and domestic box office champ. Not inflation adjusted though, those belong to other movies. And then in 1998, that movie won Best Picture of 1997. I remember seeing Titanic over my Christmas break in 7th grade. It was very exciting to see. It was just like, I don't know, it was kind of like, I guess the closest feeling I could think of would be like when Avatar came out, but I don't know, that's still not the best thing to describe it, because Avatar had, the whole 3D aspect to it, but there was this feeling of this movie is huge, but there was also, I don't know if I caught on to this other than one of my teachers in high school, or no, junior high, saying that she heard the movie sucked. Like, this was before Christmas break, and I remember her saying it and thinking, I haven't heard that. And then I went to go see it, and I was like, well, that movie didn't suck. I love it. But I guess there was like this buzz that the movie was going to flop and that it was going to suck. Well, James Cameron showed them, which I think he often does. Not every time, but often does. And then I remember when I came back from Christmas break, after having seen it, same teacher, when Oscar nominations were announced, I was talking with her about Titanic, and then I remember her saying, oh, poor Leo didn't get a nomination. And it's like, wait a second, I thought you didn't like this movie. But looking back, it wasn't that she didn't like the movie. She had just heard it wasn't going to be bad. And then obviously she saw it, liked it, and thought Leo deserved a nomination. Which maybe he did. I'll have to go back and reevaluate 1997. Let me do that now. I wouldn't mind throwing him in. I'm back from looking at the 97 Best Actor performance lineup. And, you have Peter Fonda for Yuli's. Well, let's circle back. So, looking at the nominations, you have Jack Nicholson for As Good As It Gets. I feel like that movie is still well remembered by the mainstream. You also have Matt Damon for Good Will Hunting, which I think is still very much remembered in the mainstream. And then you have Robert Duvall in The Apostle. I feel like I remember that movie, but I don't think a lot of other people remember that movie. And then Peter Fonda in Yuli's Gold. That one, I never saw that movie. But the VHS cover is very much seared into my brain from going to video stores, rental stores. So, you know, I wouldn't say, I don't hear people talking about Yuli's Gold, but I mean, I don't know. All I'm saying is I remember the VHS case. And then you have Dustin Hoffman in Wag the Dog, which I would say is probably third in line for most remembered performance or film in the mainstream again. So, I don't know. I guess. So I would say toss out Peter Fonda, but I haven't seen that movie, so I don't know. I should get on that. But perhaps it's amazing. Perhaps there are people who think he should have won. But I don't know. Sure, squeeze Leo in. I think he's fine. I love the movie. I think I love the movie. I don't really think about it as like Leo. Obviously, he's very dreamy in that movie, but I don't think I walk away thinking, oh, that's a good performance. But when do I ever do that? Really, I feel like when I'm watching movies, I'm in it for the movie. Unless it's like something extremely showy, then it's like, whoa. But sometimes it's like, I think maybe they overdid it. But anyway, regardless, sure, squeeze them in, get rid of somebody. For me, I guess Peter Fonda, but again, I haven't seen it. Maybe Duvall for The Apostle. I don't have I don't have a strong attachment to that movie while he is good in it. It's not one that I'm like, oh yeah. But Jack Nicholson, I mean, he's great as an actor, but as good as it gets, didn't age well, and it's kind of Jack being Jack as Jack is a lot of times in movies, but maybe you could take Jack Nicholson out. I know he was the winner, but maybe you could take him out. I don't know. I like when he's nominated. He should have been nominated for supporting actor in Departed. Why didn't that happen? Why didn't that happen? Why didn't that happen? Right? I mean, it was a good performance, great movie, and he's a legend. Why didn't that happen? Anyway, gonna edit this, go to bed, and I'll probably see you tomorrow. I didn't press the button. Freeze frame. Oh, missed it again.